All right, this is a daily chart of BBRY. I got a great video. I'm going to be talking about BBRY and its entry points and the importance of waiting for a confirmation. But I want to explain that because I've given some stock charts of stocks like Data, uh, Data, uh, Apple and PANW as examples of waiting for confirmation to try to make money in the stocks, because no one has a crystal ball, right? And I find that waiting for confirmation really pays, because my last entry into BlackBerry, I've had several entries over the years. I've told people about not to buy this was earnings over here and this was a collapse, right? And people thought it was a bottom, but that's another story. But I basically, last I entered into BlackBerry was this, and it was a good 100% gains. But I bought on this day. In other words, I bought the strength. I believe buying the strength in the right stock setups really puts the odds in your favor making money. Because look what happened. Like, if we got in here, I got in here, and I did sell on this day here. Something came up. I didn't expect such a pullback, but I did expect a pullback. But then it pulled back a lot more. And buying the dips, it doesn't work, because you can see you don't know where the bottom was. They thought, oh, it's not going to go any lower, and it went even lower, right? So you don't want to do that. Now, let me show you some examples here, and see. And let's look what happens. So let's take a look at something like Apple first. I sent this to my chart witness followers, and what I do is I send charts like this via email, and they see for themselves. Like, this was an October 12th 20 close. Excuse me. This was a chart based on the October 20 close. I mean, you can press pause if you want to read this. Um, but basically, I'm just going to get to the point where we needed confirmation in the 102, 102.50 area, basically. And on earnings day, we received that volume and confirmation. And if we go to the chart of Apple now, so everyone can, like, I'm just kind of show the research here. You can see now that Apple is closed at 105.22, and the targets of Apple, um, here it is. The targets of Apple were 106 to 110, so we're almost close to the bottom one of my targets. Now let me show you another example, and then we're going to take a look at and these are hard stocks to trade, by the way. So this is Data, or before I show Data, let's go. Can I see my PANW? Is it? Oh, here it is. PANW. So I sent this. I sent this to my I called them special followers at the time, but it's chart witness followers. That's what the new name. And these are instructions, right? And this was when the stock was at 188. Now, we're trying to buy strength, we're trying to buy power, and I give targets, right? Now, we're trying to get in because, but we're looking for this power, right? And let's look what happened here. So if I put PANW up for you, you can see that it's higher now. So buying strength, we're buying direction of where we need to go, and that's what it really takes to catch big moves. But it's not so easy, as we have to figure out, is the stock ready? And that's what I do with my system, is looking for things that are ready to move. But just because I say they're going to move, they have to confirm. And it's the only way, unless honestly, if unless you have a crystal ball for sure knowing that things are going to really happen. But what I do is I look for what are called odds in your favor. And that's what this is all about. So I hope you like what you're seeing. But that's so let's take a look at Data now, and you can see that it's a very positive. And again, all my followers who have received this before the move, they are witness. That's why I call it now chart witness followers, where I make a snapshot of my charts, and I make a plan, like you're seeing here. You see here it says chart based on October 17th close, right? And it says here, Data is set up for higher prices. Targets are 85, 99. This is targets, right? It doesn't mean for sure it's going to happen, but it's what I'm seeing in the chart pattern and the charts. But then I also say this: data needs to confirm by breaking into the 73, 74 area on some strong volume to confirm. So let's go back to BlackBerry now, BBRY. So all the data, people who follow data, I've explained. You can see what I've done with data and PANW and Apple. And now here's BlackBerry. And now, in my opinion, unless BlackBerry, if BlackBerry cannot show us the volume of about 10 million shares within the first 30 minutes of trading, as it's trying to break into the 1040, 1050 area, then I would look to be buying if the volume comes in even higher in the 1075 area at the moment as we speak. And the reason being is, if that doesn't happen, this stock could be stuck in chop, right? And I'm looking to really buy this on when it's ready to move, and it's got a pattern. But you know something, it may not move. This stock could chop around a lot, what a lot of people don't understand. And they're not going to move like those examples like Apple. Apple is now in motion now, but it confirmed itself. BlackBerry has potential to move to we'll say between $12.50 to $14 a share. And if I buy in this stock in this 1040 properly in the 1040 area, and the stock goes to those targets within about a 2-3 week period, we'll easily be able to make 100% in options in the stock. But if the stock can't make moves, in other words, if this was a really good move, if you look at it, this move here, right, was 970 the entry day. I mean, this closed at 981. They pulled back very little into the thing, right? But if you count the days, right, it took less than about a week and a half. But if this stock didn't move, there was no way I could make the 100% in options. Hope you find this helpful. Thanks for listening. Like the video.